it's April with Hair 101, and I wanted to talk to you today about a comment that someone made on my last video. But somebody asked me how to complain about a bad haircut. And that is a really sensitive subject because you don't know how the person's going to take the criticism. So obviously it is a criticism, and the way you deliver that is really going to affect whether or not it's something that you can salvage or not between that stylist. So I would say the first thing you would do is to stay calm. If you call them crying and you're so upset that you can't even talk, it's going to be too uncomfortable to even help them figure out what's going on and what is wrong with the haircut. So I would just suggest to stay calm first of all. Second of all, the second thing you need to do is decide whether or not you want them to even try to fix it. If it's something that's so horrible and you don't think that their skills are even going to be able to achieve what you want, then you might need to just either walk away and just accept it as a no answer. You just don't get to have your hair cut how you are this time and you'll have to find someone else. But what you could also do is to ask them nicely if you could have a refund because you are unhappy. Now, most of the time, if you were to tell a stylist that you are unhappy with the haircut, they would like to have a chance to fix it. They would like to say, well, let's see if we can thin it out a little bit or even it up, or tell me what you don't like about it so we can fix it, because they don't want to lose you as a client. They're going to want to try to fix it for you. So I would suggest to let them have that chance. Now, if it's so out there that maybe they cut off 7 more inches than you were wanting and then it's still bad, then you might want to try to find someone else, and you can ask for your money back. That will be up to them whether or not they give it back to you. It's a really difficult situation. They might feel that they provided the service and that they're not going to return it, and obviously if that were to happen, then you would just have to move on, or you would have to look into your legal options if you really thought it was that big of a deal. If you spent $400 on this haircut, which I highly doubt. And honestly, my opinion is, with how inexpensive haircuts usually are, they're not such a huge expense that it's even worth it to get legal people involved. It would drain you more energy, drain more of your energy and drain more happiness out of you than it would even be worth. So I would suggest, if they're not willing to refund your money or fix it, to just walk away and find someone else. Now, a good way to find a stylist is, I always tell people to find someone that has hair that you love. Maybe it's the same haircut that you were wanting to do. Ask them who does their hair and then you go to them. And then it's usually really easy to get what you want because they've already done it on other people. So go to the mall, go shopping, find someone with hair that you love, ask them where they get it done. And if it's more expensive than what you were hoping to pay, it's probably because you're going to be getting a better haircut. A lot of the times you do get what you pay for. It's how everyone starts out. We start out new stylists, we're trying new things, and usually our prices are a little bit lower because we're getting experience, and that's how they get experience. And so if you're only holding back from going to a stylist just because they're a little bit more expensive, I think that you're gonna find that it's actually not more expensive when you consider how much time you were wasting with trying to find people to fix haircuts that you weren't happy with, and with just being happy with the overall results. So my suggestion is to find someone that you like and go with them, and pay them what they're worth. So with that, and then as far as like complaining about the bad haircut, just try to be as tactful as you can. Try not to hurt their feelings. You don't need to swear, you don't need to be unkind. You can just tell them nicely, this is not what I was hoping for. Would you be willing to give me a refund or even a partial refund, and be willing to have a conversation with them. Don't just get angry, call them up, scream at them, and demand your money back. You need to remember that these are people with feelings just like you, and that everyone deserves to be treated kind. So please remember to be tactful when you're complaining about a haircut that you're not in love with. And also, stylists, this is for you. When people call and complain or come and complain, You have to be willing to look at their perspective and their point of view and accept a criticism. Accepting criticism, it's part of life. Like, it's really hard to do, but if you can learn how to accept a criticism and look at the good for it and use it as constructive criticism, then you will be able to advance a lot more in your skill and in every aspect of your life, really. The best way to accept criticism is to stay calm and not get upset back at them. Even if they are being rude to you, you need to still stay calm and be kind to them. And usually if they see that reaction back from you, it will calm them down quite a bit, and you'll be able to have a calm conversation and decide what you will be able to do to fix the problem. And hopefully they will let you try to fix the problem. And don't be so offended that you're not willing to ask for help from someone else. Look it up on YouTube. There is so much help out there. Don't be so offended that you shut off and completely disregard them as crazy people. Because labeling them as crazy people, it's easy because you don't have to address any of the facts that could really be there. Like, maybe you didn't do the cut like they wanted. You need to really consider that, and that hurts feelings a little bit. It sucks to accept constructive criticism, but it is definitely going to help you if you accept it in the correct way. So that's my suggestion, and I hope that it helps you guys. And please remember, overall, being kind to people. Everyone is having struggles. Everyone has a hard time. Make sure you're kind in all of the things that you say and do to people, because just because you're having a bad day doesn't mean that that gives you the right to be unkind to people, and they might be having the worst day ever too, and that might be why they're being mean to you. So even when people are unkind to you, give them the benefit of the doubt that something horrible is happening in their life, and just be kind back. And that's my advice, and I hope you guys have a great day, and I hope you guys are enjoying the videos. I'm going to keep trying to keep them coming and popping them out. And let me know what you guys want to hear about next, or if you have any questions, I can try to answer them on videos or just by responding. And make sure you like my Facebook page, and my website has all of my favorite tools that I use and products, so make sure you check that out too, and all the videos are organized on there. And I am excited to keep doing this with you guys. It's been so fun, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye. And I've chosen to take what I've learned from that and improve, and try it next time. What would I do differently? And I think about it for a few days. Instead of dwelling on, oh, I suck, I'm like the worst,